I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Brown against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Love. Outside Garland. 3 on the clock. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes.
Boy, somebody needed to step up and rescue that possession, and Darius Garland does exactly that. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Allen can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Smart passes to Tatum. Screen by Horford. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Tatum.
Well, that's called using your gifts to great effect. Mobley puts every inch of that wingspan to work and says, absolutely not.
Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Garland. The kick to Tatum. Here's the 3. No good. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Mitchell. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Love finds Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. The officials were right on top of that one.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. And it's Brown off the drive. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Love a screen on Smart. Here he goes. Oh, they need this. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Tatum. To the inside. Williams. Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams finds Horford. Shoots over Mobley. The shake. Horford can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Puts up a three. The rebound by Allen.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside Garland. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead. Leading. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Love and Allen, the pair down low. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Tatum a screen on Garland, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brown.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Mobley with it, guarded now by Smart. 5 to shoot. The drive by Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And they go to the intentional foul. And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Mitchell finds Love. Back to Mitchell. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Brown. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
It's stolen by Tatum. Horford with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 5 now.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Mobley outside from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Outside Mitchell. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executive. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size.
Oh! Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Garland against Smart. Outside Tatum. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Horford inside. Love's there. Horford can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside Mitchell. Up top Allen. Pass to Garland. Boston with a rebound. Outside Brown. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Outside Love. Over Smart. Oh, got it off in time, but it's... And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressure. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the floor for Boston, Smart and White make up the backcourt. Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. And it's Cornette in at the center position.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point. When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Outside Gallinari. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Here's LeVert. Up again. Smart grabs the miss. Boston trailing. White with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by White. Pass to Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Stevens is checked in for Rubio. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Basket baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
His second personal, second.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside White. There's the steal. And they're on the run. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Outside White. And Gallinari, here we go. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
LeVert. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside for Gallinari. Williams in the post. He's checked by LeVert. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Williams misses. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Smart against LeVert. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .136 left in the third quarter. Here's Stevens looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wade.
There is a level of tenacity Marcus Smart plays with on the defensive end. It's a nightmare trying to get shots off against this guy.
Back to Gallinari. The shot that time not on target. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Stevens. Lopez, the screen on Smart. Pass to LeVert. Here's Lopez. Beyond the arc. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Celtics shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
LeVert outside. Now here's Lopez. Here's Stevens. Back to Lopez. Solid defense from Williams. Brown passes to Williams. Another shot. No good on the layup. And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in it for 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Mitchell, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Mobley outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston trailing. Outside Brogdon. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His second team foul.
Tatum against Mobley. Tatum passes to Williams. Brown inside from short range. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Garland finds Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Brogdon against Garland. Pass to Brown. Williams a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. And they recover it. Here's Tatum. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he was fouled while in the act of and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. 1:46 left to play in the 4th. So they take the lead.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Outside Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Horford passes to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Not going to go that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. The putback.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Outside Brogdon. From the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. Williams grabs the board.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
Boy, I'll tell you, Jaylen Brown is an all-star in his past. Now it's about stepping up and knocking down some big-time foul shots. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And
to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
6 on the shot clock. Morant with a wide open look. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's LeVert. The pass to Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here's Bain. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp 3-point shot.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Morant against Garland. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Fires the 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Now Garland. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant with it. Down low. Stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. And Cleveland turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Rebound by Mitchell.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
One-on-one here. Fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant against Garland. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Pass to Mitchell. To the right side. Here's Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bain kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. Adams down low. Mobley's there. And he makes that one.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Garland looking it over. Hands it from downtown. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. 1 second left.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with...
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead, up 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert into the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Morant outside. Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. To the inside. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Morant with it. He's picked up by LeVert.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 6, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Bain against Mitchell. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Morant outside. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Passes to Morant. And he drives in, and Morant throws it down.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. 1:51 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Outside, Bain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen, and you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Mitchell finds Garland. Here's Mobley. Uncovered. The rebound by Steven Adams. Outside, Bain. Here's Adams. Outside for Jackson. Morant against Mitchell. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Morant. Here's Adams. Here's Jackson. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Driving the lane, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Bain with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Allen left side. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mobley. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Substitution on the court.
Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Shot.
For the score, your Cavaliers, 25. The Grizzlies, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Williams. He's out there with Green. Clark is out there with Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2-guard spot. Love with the bucket.
And Love had his feet set. He was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Jones looking for an opening. Lets the 3 fly. Green inside. Wade is covering. Green, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wade finds Rubio. Now here's Okoro. 5 on the clock. Rubio, the pass to Love. The 3. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. A 2-point game. Left side, Jones. Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams attacking. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Beyond the arc. sinks the triple.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Out to Wade. Back to Rubio. Love outside. Drops in the layup for two. Love's got 5.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Rubio against Jones. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Love inside, working on Williams. Can't hit from in close. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Jones dishes to Williams. A second chance effort. Back to Jones. And the pass to Concho. Pulls it up. And Okoro pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Wade in the corner. And Okoro now top of the key.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rubio looking it over. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Love missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jones from outside. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the wing on the left. Love wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And there's the whistle. That goes on John Concho. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Rubio right side. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
There's a screen. Pass to Concho. Back to Jones. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Jones has got 5 points so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rubio, the pass to Wade. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the drive. Okoro kicks to Wade. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Jones against Rubio. And it's Clark in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. He dishes it to Lopez. Wade passes to Lopez. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was...
The previous play is under review.
Are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're...
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
LeVert kicks to Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's Morant. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Mitchell outside. Goes up the baseline. A putback. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Donovan Mitchell, his first. Second team foul.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Now Morant.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Mobley the pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley. Tipped away. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His third.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The 3 from Morant. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Mitchell against Jackson. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. On the Wayne Baines. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Garland for 3. Mobley misses. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Adams. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Green by Allen. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Garland. For the 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's Morant with the drive. LeVert grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
to Garland. Allen at the screen for Garland. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. LeVert kicks to Garland. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition with the hometown.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. We'll watch the Memphis Grizzlies in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Outside Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down low. Here's Brooks. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
From downtown. And they'll get another chance. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Morant. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Smart finds Tatum. The 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smart passes to Williams. And yep, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now,
2
BA.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. Brooks against Tatum. Here's Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Here's Morant. After the basket by Boston. Here's Bain. And
His first shot of the game, no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Launches a three. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 10 points.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Morant gets it to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Tatum against Brooks. And it's Tatum missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the...
Okay, look out! Man!
Wow! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And finished off by Tatum.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He made up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one spot. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Smart outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Brown. That's tipped. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Brooks from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Smart against Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Now Morant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Memphis leading. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That one is off. Smart outside to the paint. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the lead. Tatum's got 14 points for the game. Now Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the 3 off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant against Smart. Kicks it out to Jackson. Horford with a steal. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. A nice shot by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And that one's good for Brooks.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Brown passes to Tatum. Down low. Here's Horford. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Jackson.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
From deep, Morant. Ooh, basket interference. Smart with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The kick to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Outside Morant. Into the lane. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Tatum. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here's Jones. 15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Derek White, Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the Boston Five. Here's Brogdon. Tries again. Pass to Williams. Williams against Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's got his first points in this one.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
Jones against Brogdon. Here's Conchar. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Cornette for the lead, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the call. Memphis with the foul. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Conchar can't hit. Well, the Celtics shooting the rock at 58%. And it's Williams off the drive. Here's Cornette. He shoots again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Cornette's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Conchar's got 5 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Gallinari with a screen on Jones. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Inside. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
White, the pass to Gallinari. And the Celtics another 3.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Jones up top, guarded by Brogdon. Oh, sweet move. And it's laid in by Jones.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Brogdon to the inside.
It's like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Back to Jones. Outside, Williams. Pass to Conchar. White with the steal. Brogdon with the ball. Now here's Gallinari. Clark covers. Outside, Williams. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the bucket is good. Cornette's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
We've got a line change here for Boston.
For Boston's own Celtics.
And here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Horford outside. Horford, a screen on Morant. Smart passes to Horford. The reverse. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Tatum. Up and over Brooks. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
Are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. It looks like he might have been a little late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming. He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Smart passes to Tatum. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Smart outside, down low. Here's Horford.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them to stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And an intentional foul right there.
Dylan Brooks. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown with it, guarded by Morant. Horford passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Morant. Horford finds Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
The open shot, Morant pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Adams. Morant against Tatum. And then Morant with the jam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Outside Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here's the fast break. Smart against Morant. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he broke it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Hit physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
The kick to Tatum. Over Brooks. That went off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
Smart for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A minute 9 left in the game. Now here's Morant. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3 three-point range. Morant's got 38 points. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here we go. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JV is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.
two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Mobley in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Garland kicks to Love. Mobley sets the pick for Love. From deep. The offensive rebound, Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Tatum with the screen on Mitchell. Brown the pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Shots good by Mitchell.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. And it's Williams finishing it off.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Round down low. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Brogdon. Stolen by Allen. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Garland against Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Mobley. Tatum's shot is off. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
All free throws good from Garland.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Brogdon outside. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. For 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell against Tatum. Mitchell outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He hits both from the stripe. Celtics trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they get it. Here's Horford. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Tatum's shot is off.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Changes up. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Williams. Brogdon the pass to Brock. Back to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Mitchell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes.
Your Celtics youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Love. No points in the game yet for him. The drive by Mitchell. Good work there as it goes.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Love outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Love's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Brogdon scanning the floor. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Garland. Tatum against Mitchell. Outside Garland. The 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Brown. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Here's Brown into the lane, and Brown throws it down hard.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Garland against Brogdon. Garland kicks to Mobley. Plays it up and banks it in.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum. And here is Brown. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Now, here's Mitchell. 16 points for him.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Left side, Tatum. Here's Brown. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Garland kicks to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doesn't go for him.
That's the end of the first half.
Thank you, David. And we'll be
the Celtics 20, the Cavaliers 28.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Caris LeVert. Kevin Love out there with the Coro. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
So here's Gallinari. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's White. Out of hand on it.
Celtics foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Caris LeVert. One shot.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
To the middle, here's Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Now here's LeVert. Inside, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
So here's Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Cornette. And it's Sent back by Lopez. Okoro with it. Out guarded by Smart. Traps in the tray.
Lamar Stevens.
Stevens got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
White the pass to Williams. White down low. LeVert defending. And it's White missing. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Williams.
They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Stephen. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. He dishes it to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Stevens. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Stevens got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here is Horford. Here's Brogdon. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Okoro with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to LeVert. Right at the free throw line. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Tatum. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Caris LeVert. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And Boston has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Now, here's Mitchell. 22 points for him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
One trip to the line so far for him in this one.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Mitchell. He's got 24. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead up by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Al Horford. The drive by Mitchell. Allen, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Boy, Jared Allen, what a vertical, what length.
Brogdon against Garland. Brogdon kicks to Horford. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And Garland has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Love the pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. With 1 on the clock, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. It's Brown with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Tatum looking around. Williams sets a screen for Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The 3 from Garland. And the 3 ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Brogdon the pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Wallace with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Love outside. From the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
Cleveland ball.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Mitchell kicks to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Love wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Down low, Williams. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Cleveland.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And here is Garland. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. From past the arc. No good on that one. And Boston will go the other way with it. The tray. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mobley dishes to Allen. Outside Garland. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Assisted.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Mobley. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them.
outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. The rebound by Allen.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Shooting for Cleveland.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Mitchell against Bane. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Fires the three. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell finds Garland. Off the mark there with a 3.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Garland, and here's LeVert for 3. Offensive board. Out to Garland from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Morant against Garland. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Crosses over. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Garland. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Allen with a screen on Bane. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Can't hit from in close.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Oh, it's no good! That would have tied it. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bane.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake? Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And another miss by Cleveland. For Memphis, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there, finds the open man.
Pass to Mitchell. 36 seconds left now in the first quarter. LeVert finds Mitchell. And they get it back. Outside Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Grizzlies have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Outside Garland. Counted from distance. Garland's got 6.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside Morant. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Cavaliers. There's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, in any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Adams with a screen on Mitchell. Bain against Mitchell. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Outside Garland. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter. Outside Mitchell. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Garland for 3. He drops it from range. Garland's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Brooks from outside. And no good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bain against Mobley. Pass to Adams. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute 53 left to play in the first half. Jackson, pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Over Garland. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Brooks missing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Mobley passes to LeVert. Mobley down low, defended by Jackson. Now Mitchell, 9 points in the game. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Up top, Morant tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good. Morant's got 17.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Thanks very much, Allie.
The Grizzlies, 27. The Cavaliers, 27.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Stevens in at the point. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Back to Conchar. And he drives in. Rebounded by Lopez. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Clark. Love with the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Lopez. And it's blocked by Clark. They recover it. Here's Okoro. Outside Love. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far. Jones, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Stevens. Rebounded by Green. Memphis leading. Williams with it. And Lopez picks him up. Crafty move. Williams' shot is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Wade. Here's Stevens. There's the drive. Here's Lopez. And the layup falls. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Williams against Love. Outside, Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Love. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Conchar. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Pass to Lopez. For the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Robin Lopez, a big body, eats up space inside and draws the contact.
He misses the free throw. A line change here for Memphis. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Pass to Wade. Lopez, the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Love. Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Stevens. Outside Morant. There's the drive. Morant with the flair!
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Outside Garland. Stolen by Bane. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wade. Wide open look. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Now here's Morant. He's got 21. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
That's the end of the third. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Mitchell against Bane. Out to Garland. To take the lead. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Garland against Morant. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Bane. Six to shoot. Back to Jackson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Jackson outside. Here's Morant with the drive. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one to the paint. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Bain. The open shot by Brooks. That one a little long. On the wing, Mitchell. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Thanks for that, Allie. Mobley up top. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
So both free throws good from Allen.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Morant against Garland. It doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's LeVert. Pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Morant against Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Here's Morant. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the stripe, Ja Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure. Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Mitchell against Bain, and it's Mitchell penetrating. It's not going to go for him.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Bain with a screen on Garland. He connects! And tie game! Huge basket right there!
There is absolutely fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Memphis with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Yes! This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Garland for three. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And here's Morant. Outside Bain. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustments, a fascinating part of the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Now here's Morant. And Morant goes it down.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Brogdon looking around. Dishes it to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time. And
oh, wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Brown, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And then Morant slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Brogdon outside. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Horford. He can't get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Brooks with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Puts up a 3. They get it again. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Celtics trail by 5. .146 left to play here in the first. Brogdon. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. For the finish. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. He's got an elite combination combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Brown dishes to Tatum. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Pull up Jay. Here's Jackson. The pass to Brooks. Morant against Brogdon. Morant drives in. That shot no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Horford. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
On the floor for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Cornette in at the center position. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Morant with it. Here he goes. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Celtics trail by 9. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Brown going inside, and Adams sends it back. Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Bain against Brown. Bain passes to Adams, and Tatum pulls it down.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Brown, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And so he hits both. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Brogdon against Morant. The kick out to Tatum.
Blocking foul call, John Morant for his personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Payne against Brown. Out to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Morant. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Morant. And they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:06 left now here in the second. Here's Conchar. 6 to shoot. Bob up there for Clark. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Green against Tatum. Williams can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Jones on the wing. They need this one. No good at the rim. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've 21. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Green is out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 6. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in size. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
White finds Smart. Here's Cornette on the wing, Williams. Smart wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there. Jones against Smart. Jones dishes to Green over Williams. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside, White. Gallinari with the screen for White. Out to Gallinari. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Jones against Smart. Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Jones, the pass to Concha. They kick it out to Green. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Concha. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Concha has got 5 points so far. Smart against Jones. And Gallinari kicks to White. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got his first basket.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Conchar, the pass to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That's tipped. Now Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Luke Cornett. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown is checked in for Derek White. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Smart. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Brown so fast off the drive. Tough for defenders to keep up.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brogdon. And here's Morant. 18 points for him. Good work defensively by Smart. Back to Brown from deep three-point range. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Memphis out in front, up 5. Live from the FedEx Forum.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Celtics trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. Memphis has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. And finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Morant with a wide open look, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As Shag gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Tatum down low. Brooks covering. Morant against Smart. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Memphis?
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Outside for Jackson. Smart against Morant. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Is a jump ball.
Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. From deep, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. Morant looking around. Takes it inside, and he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Bain. The kick out to Brown. And the dunk by Brown. And so here's Memphis. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Closer in look. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Tatum's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Adams trying to free himself up. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Grizzlies.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drills it from outside.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Morant with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.